the negative form. Let's see the negative form. So the negative form is I am not, aren't, isn't. If you write, for example, the first one is I am not. You should write it like this. If you write I am not, the complete form or the long form, no problem, it's correct. But it's better to write it in the short form. The second one, you aren't. If you write you are not, it's correct, but this is better. You aren't. You aren't. So learn this that we have here. I am not, you aren't, he isn't, she isn't, it isn't, we aren't, you aren't, they aren't. So try to learn from the very beginning the short form, because we use it most of the time in writing and in speaking. The long form, we use it just in writing. We don't use it in speaking. In speaking, you shouldn't say, you are not, you aren't, he isn't, he is not, she is not. No. So better to use the short form. So this is the negative form of verb to be in present simple. I am not, you aren't, he isn't, she isn't, it isn't, we aren't, you aren't, they aren't. Let's go to the question. How can we make verb to be in the question? So as you know, in the question, the verb to be should come first. So am I, are you, etc. Let's see the answers. So verb to be, am I, are you, is he, is she, is it, are we, are you, are they. So this is verb to be in question. Am I, are you, is he, is she, is it, are we, are you, are they. Can we have in the question I am? Never. Can we have in the question you are? Never. Can we have in the question he is? Never. She is? Never. It is? Never. We are? Never. You are? Never. They are? Never. Why? Because it's positive form. So in the question form, the verb must come first. So am, are, is first. Then the subject pronouns are, you, he, she, it, we, you, they second. I hope you understand this point. Let's continue. Number 7. So in number 7, we are going to practice verbs in the positive, negative, and question forms. Let's see if you know how to put them in these 3 forms. So write these sentences in the correct form in present simple positive. He want to learn English. She go to the gym every day. Alison watch TV in the evening. Jackson miss his family very much. So can we say he want to learn English? No. What do we say? He wants. In present simple, the verb with he and she and it take an S. So the verb takes an S with he, she, it. He wants to learn English. If you write he want without S, it's not correct. The second sentence, she go to the gym every day. So the answer is she goes. Y-E-S. We studied in our lessons of present simple that if the verb ends in O or double S, SH, CH, X, and Z, so with he, she, it, doesn't take just S, takes ES. She goes to the gym every day. Number 3. Alison watch TV in the evening. So Alison watches, so the verb ends in CH. Watches TV in the evening. If you write Alison watch with S, watches with S, it's not correct. ES. And goes, if you write it just with S, it's not correct. ES. Jackson miss his family very much. Jackson misses his family very much. If you write Jackson miss, it's not correct. If you write miss with 3s, it's not correct. So the correct answer is with es. If you have problems, go to our lessons in this channel of present simple with he, she, it. Let's go to the negative form. So he want to learn English. How can we put it in the negative form? Some students write he not want to learn English. It's not correct. Some students write he isn't want to learn English. It isn't correct. Let's see the correct answer. So when we have he and we have a verb, so we need to use doesn't in the negative form. He doesn't want to learn English. If you write he don't want to learn English, it's not correct. So he isn't is not correct. He don't is not correct. He aren't is not correct. So the correct answer is he doesn't want to learn English. Number 2, she go to the gym every day. So the same answers. If you say she isn't, she don't, it's not correct. Or she not go, it's not correct. So the correct answer, she doesn't go to the gym every day. Alison watch TV in the evening. If you write Alison isn't watch, don't watch, aren't watch, not watch, it's not correct. So Alison doesn't watch TV in the evening. I will explain why. Jackson miss his family very much. If you write Jackson isn't, don't, aren't, isn't, not, they are not correct. The correct answer is doesn't miss his family very much. Now I explain to you the answer why we put doesn't in the negative form. So when we have verbs, for example, want, go, speak, travel, so these normal verbs, so always in the negative form with he, she, it, we put doesn't. Let's go to the next question, Now, how can I make a question of these words but without WH words, as I said in the previous lesson? So he want to learn English. How can I make question? We can say, I can write he want to learn English and question mark. It's not correct. I can write he wants with S because we have he. He wants to learn English question mark. It's not correct. Let's see the answer. The answer is does. So when we have a verb, we need to use does because we have he. Does he want to learn English? Does he? So with does we use it with he, she, it when we have a verb. So when we have a verb. So but you should remember that we don't use does with verb to be. With or is we don't use does. So does he want to learn English? She go to the gym every day. Does she go to the gym every day? Alison watch TV in the evening. Does Alison watch TV in the evening? Jackson miss his family very much. Does Jackson miss his family very much? So as you see, we have he, but the verb doesn't take s or es. Why? Because we have does. So when we have does,